We have that. Don't shoot the messenger, but yeah, breezy. We're looking at wind gusts of 30 miles an hour and temperatures mostly in the 60s. So it will be cooler. So just wear long sleeves. I would bring a hoodie, a Braves jacket if you have one, because the winds are really going to make all the difference. It will be super sunny. So at least as that game starts, you're heading to the game, the sunshine will help, but it will be cooler than what we've seen in quite some time. Right now we're seeing showers, these showers associated with the front that's going to bring those cooler temperatures this weekend. Not a whole lot of rain out there, but we're seeing some sprinkles through East Point, Hartsfield Jackson International Airport, approaching Jonesboro. We've got some showers in South Fulton approaching Fairburn. Got a little bit of rain there. This is continuing to move from the northwest to the southeast. Also some showers in Cherokee County, Bartow County, Gordon County through Floyd County. We've got a little bit of light rain, nothing heavy, nothing you can't really run through, but if you're sensitive to the rain like me and you don't like getting your hair wet, you might want an umbrella if you are heading out for any afternoon plans. If you're heading out for evening plans, you'll definitely need an umbrella because those rain chances will increase tonight as that front pushes through. Those light showers, the clouds have kept us a little cooler. Right now, 75 degrees in Atlanta, 70 right now in Cartersville compared to this time yesterday. Some areas as much as 10 degrees cooler than we were this time yesterday. And tomorrow, that map will look very different with temperatures significantly cooler than what we'll see today. Today will be in the mid to upper 70s through most of the afternoon. It will stay cloudy, and tonight those rain chances will increase, which is why I suggested an umbrella for any Friday night plans. From now through 5, the rain will be fairly isolated. After 5 o'clock, we'll see a little more coverage. I did increase the rain chances for tonight to 40%. So a little wetter than I'd like for Friday evening, especially if you have outdoor plans, but just something you'll want to plan for. The rain moves out overnight. So by the time you wake up tomorrow, no rain, no clouds, but it will be chilly. Temperatures will be sitting in the 60s through the entire afternoon. Notice the winds out of the northwest. It's those northwesterly winds bringing those cooler temperatures, and the winds could gust up to 30 miles an hour. That, with temperatures in the 60s, will make it feel pretty cool in the afternoon. The actual high should reach around 71 with lots of sunshine, but it will be much cooler than what we've seen thus far. Even more chilly on Sunday. We'll wake up to temperatures in the 40s early Sunday morning, staying cool in the afternoon. Tons of sunshine with highs only reaching the upper 60s. It does stay chilly on Monday, low temperature of 50, but we are rebounding quickly. So although we're getting this little mini cold snap, if you even want to call it that, at least it's short-lived. By next week, we warm quickly. We're going to see temperatures back to the 80s Tuesday, Wednesday, then back to the 70s on Thursday. Doesn't look like our next significant chance of rain is until Friday, Saturday of next week.